20 years into it, I thought I was getting where I knew something. 30 years into it, I was like, and now I know I don't know anything yet. And I'm right about 40 years,
Absolutely. The learning curve in hoof care is amazing. It's incredibly difficult. When you can always, there's something called the Dunning-Kruger effect, where at the very beginning, you learn this information in shoeing school, and you're starting to mentor people, and you think you're so excited about it, and you think you know what it is that you're talking about, and then 8-10 years in, you start to realize the breadth of what you don't know.
Right.
That's when the real education really begins.
Yeah, and as far as I see, the breadth of what I don't know is just expanded, and there's so much research being done. And then you fight people coming to you, well, I want this done, and that's all from years is misconception, but they insist that's how this done, or the trainer said, or all that.
Well, not only that,
so the public needs to actually know, and it would make it better for all of them.
In their own hoof care practice.
Now, Mike's been working with me for a couple of years now, and a couple people have approached him to write articles. So is there a space in the Farrier Journal? Not to put you on the spot here, but I mean, is there a place for the Stein Report?
But I'm going to have to edit all the spelling and make sure it's incorrect.
Mike, I'm trying to get you a gig here, man. Jeff, is there a spot? And it could be on the back fold. The Stein Report, and something like that.
He'd have a much more prominent spot in the magazine. He knows that. We most of our content is Farrier generated. So if my name is on it, or my assistant editor's name is on it, it's because we went to an event and we covered it, and then we work hand in hand with the farrier or the equine vet who presented the information. But we have several articles in each issue where a farrier or a vet writes it, and it, they just email it to me. Sometimes it's just out of the blue. Sometimes they email me and say, hey, what about this? Well, go right ahead. We're more than welcome, and we pay.
So, Mike, what did we learn today?
What did we learn today?
With editor Jeff Cota, we learn about the importance of continuing the farrier education through the Farrier Journals magazine. So, Jeff, touch a little bit more on that if you could.